Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Tarot, aka LLE Astrology. Doing an infinity reading for Twin Flames and Divine Lovers. This will wrap up the both breakdowns and both original videos that I've done for the week. It's usually 8 videos per week. Just really painting a picture in those 4 categories. If you haven't seen it, the Twin Flame is separation, Divine Masculine's karmic situation, and Divine Feminine's karmic situation. And Twin Flames who are in union have you reunited or have recognized each other. But this is an infinity read. It's just a special little reading just to do some current energy updates going into the end of the month. So let's begin. Once again, this is an infinity read. I would say for January 26th to January 26th to February 2nd. Excuse the sirens, I live in Inglewood, sorry about that. Once again, January 26th to about February 2nd. Yeah, I know I'm already into the days of the energy, but like I say, I did a few videos on the energy, so I'll just keep it on this clarification tip right here. So, infinity read. Divine Feminine on the left side, Divine Masculine on the right side. I'll try not to get too lengthy with this one, unless I have to. Alright, let's begin. Infinity read. I'm going to do something new with this infinity read too. Alright, let's begin. Overall energy for this infinity read is the Knight of Wands. This is about passion. Young, fast passion. It's like playing sports at a young age and then playing sports at middle age and feeling the effects from both experiences. This is like back in the day, handling your business, you know, high metabolism, you know, young energy overall. That's the love and passion that's blessing this Twin Flame union. Bottom line though, with the 7 of Cups, this represents options, represents choices, illusions, you know, situations, like a lot of situations and choices and options to choose from. But within these options are like pitfalls, trapfalls, you know, things that can lead to disappointment from high expectation or whatever. Bottom line is you gotta make the right choice. With this young energy that's ruling this Twin Flame situation right now, or just passion. Watch where the direction of that passion is going to. Who you giving your time, energy, and resources to. Bottom line of this reading is watch who you giving your time, energy, and resources to, twins. Let's start with the Divine Feminine first. Divine Feminine, she has 2 9s in her reading that's kind of across from each other. So, start with the first 9. What's in the Divine Feminine's reading is the 9 of Swords. This is about nightmares. This is about losing sleep. This is about stressing over something. Stressing over something. This could be just trying to figure out the hows and the whys, you know, or ifs, when you need to be kind of focus just on the task at hand. This could be just an overwhelming intuition or sense that something is going on and is plaguing you. As of ours, just, like I say, staying grounded. This could be self-imposed, or this could be brought by the divine masculine, because it's always a stressful situation messing around with the masculine. Or this just could be from the outside, external world. Divine feminine is while being in the divine masculine energy. I just take this as how she's dealing with the divine masculine. You know, she's a little stern, you know, as she should be at this point, depending on the time, situation, things of that sort. But she's stern. She's putting her foot down. She's definitely let him know that she's not like any other person. She's not like the rest of these ducks out here. You know? She's a swan. And the divine masculine just definitely ain't really feeling the divine feminine in this energy right here. You know, not that he knows that he's in the feminine energy because the energy switched. It's just more so that it's different from what he's used to. And the divine feminine knows this, and she's capitalizing on this, showing love, but just being a little stern. You know, and maybe a tad bit vindictive, not too much, just a tad bit. But this wounded warrior card is in the divine feminine's position too. This could be stemming from this stress she's losing sleep over. But this Nine of Wands is just a wound. And I know where this is coming from. For those in separation, this is coming from the goofy relationships of divine masculine stepping in, some engagements, some marriages that they've just hopped into. And, you know, they're doing it, like I said, they're like children. They just don't know. They really don't know. It hurts. I know it hurts. It shows that you're hurting from the decisions that he's making. You're hurting from the situation kind of not turning out in your favor. Like, you're not trying to control anything. It's all unconditional love you bring to the table, divine feminine. It's all love you give to the divine feminine. I mean, masculine divine feminine. But at the end of the day, it's what come with it. Now, if he's cheating, like, real talk, let me just say this too. If your divine masculine is just treating you like shit and then just cheating on you, beating your ass, all types of shit, that is not your twin flame. Okay? That is definitely a karmic, definitely a catalyst, definitely maybe just a passionate soulmate you need to really check in, or maybe a fatal attraction you need to check and keep in tabs with. But twin flames don't do that. Alright? Yeah, it's weird. It's stressful. You can get hurt. You can get wounded on this love journey. But at the end of the day, your twin flame is not going to be a horrific monster who just is out to really break your heart and keep you like this. No. I think it's just somebody else. It's not your twin at the end of the day. Your twin is you. And y'all reflect each other. So how you're acting, they're acting. Because like attracts like at the end of the day. You attracted your twin to you because you are the person that you are. And if they were the person that they was, you wouldn't be attracted to them. In the manner that you guys got attracted. So I just want to say that real quick. But at any rate, this wound card, divine feminine, it just comes with the territory. You got to take your licks. Yeah, it's a boo-boo, but it's going to be bigger boo-boos. And if you hurt now, you ain't really going to survive. That's kind of how I'm taking it. I'm taking a game of love. We ain't talking about real life. We ain't talking about physical abuse or nothing like that. And if, like I say, if your divine masculine is really putting hands on you like that, that might not be it. I understand passion. I understand being caught in moments, but physical abuse, okay, I understand narcissism, a little manipulation, vindictiveness. I mean, that's just back and forth that couples go through. But if he's just psycho, crazy, controlling, thought I had a devil card, I'll throw that out. Nope, not on here. But anyway, let me get to the message. But divine feminine, you know what this is, okay? Come with the territory if he's truly your twin. But is it worth fighting for? Because at the end of the day, you do got something to celebrate. And that's the union. And let me say this too. Time. Yes. You know, yes, it's been a minute. Yes, it takes time. But at the end of the day, time doesn't apply to divine love. You guys were together. We all were together with our twins in past lifetimes. Feel me? Maybe we quit on them last lifetime. Feel me? We don't, unless you know for sure, but you could have quit on your twin. You could have been in the same behavior that your twin is acting last lifetime. You know, he could have been the one. You know what I mean? You just never know. But we've done this game plenty times, and this is gonna be like this for eternity. You're gonna see your twin next lifetime on some Erykah Badu shit. Like, really, see you next lifetime. If it doesn't happen in this lifetime, you'll see him next lifetime. Okay? Just throwing that out there. That's something to me. That's something to celebrate. Just divine love. I don't know what type of cooler love it is than divine, interstellar, intergalactic, celestial love. You feel what I'm saying? That's better than this little 3D thought, karma. You know what I mean? Oh my God. I'm not even gonna talk about the world. I'm not even gonna talk about the world. But I'm rambling now. But at the end of the day, Divine Feminine, you got something to celebrate. But your overall energy is this deception card, this mask card. Take that mask off. Take that load off. You know what I mean? Sit back, let other people do some work for a change. That's why I'm taking this energy right here. Just you don't have to overthink. You don't have to psych yourself out. You don't have to be secure, not insecure. Be the opposite of however you've been feeling lately. And that's real spit. Because overall, with this 9 of Swords, with this 9 of Wands, with this deception card right here, even though you got something to celebrate, and even though you grounded in that divine masculine energy, you still have to maintain yourself. Take that mask off. Be yourself. Don't let situations turn you into somebody you're not. Divine Feminine. Now, going to the Divine Masculine. He has the 7 of Wands in his energy, which is conflict, fighting an uphill battle. So I take this as he's either A, fighting an uphill battle, or B, he's really just got a bird's eye view of the situation. Whatever situation he's passionate about, whatever situation he's fighting for. But at the same time, he's holding on too tight to his shit. Whatever that is he's fighting for, he's holding on too tight to that shit. Whatever it is he's putting all his passion in, he's holding on too tight to that shit. And that's on that. On this, he's holding on too tight to his shit. But he's getting a different perspective from it, though. So that's good. And, as always, he's going back into that, reflection mode, self-reflection mode. I mean, I guess he has a lot to think about. I guess Divine Masculine thinks a lot. He goes into himself a lot. How I take this energy the way the Divine Masculine kind of goes away and come back, and how he just goes missing and come back. I just take it as you know how it used to be when you first started algebra, and then you had your first test, and you knew you was gonna fail that shit, but you're just stalling, and even when you taking the test, you're really just sitting there trying to figure out the best dumb wrong answer to put on a test. You know what I mean? Even though you study, even though you're still trying to grasp what algebra is, that's the energy the Divine Masculine has in regards to this twin flame situation. He's really assed out. He doesn't know he's gonna fail the test because he's done shit to fail the test, but he's trying. He's trying. He's gonna do better. Because at the end of the day, we got this 2 of Wands right here. We got this union, twin flame, sign, synchronicity card. So he definitely has the union in his energy. It's in his heart. It's right here. He ain't got nothing but love for you. But at the end of the day, his overall energy is Queen of Cups. See what I'm saying? Divine Feminine has the King of Cups in her energy. He has the Queen of Cups. And how I'm taking this is he enjoys his energy because this is love. This is Queen of Cups. How I'm taking this Queen of Cups is that he's receiving the love from the Divine Feminine. He loves the love from the Divine Feminine. deep down, he appreciates the time that she gives him, that she allows. You feel me? She loves, like, he loves the conversation he gets to have with the divine feminine when he can. You know, he loves being in a divine feminine presence when he can. And he's down for whatever the divine feminine kind of really wants, except the damn relationship. You feel what I'm saying? Just weirdness. But at any rate, divine feminine is definitely, like I say, the energy is switched. This king is going right here with the divine feminine, and this is just the overall energy. Same way, divine feminine feeling over here, reflective energy is just the feminine energy for the divine masculine. That's his overall energy. He's kind of stuck in the feminine energy, which he doesn't really like, but he knows he grows in that energy. Quick clarification. We clarify the 7 of Wands in the divine masculine position. The uphill battle that he's fighting, once again, is with itself. The hermit mode. You know, reflecting across from this 8 of Cups energy right here. He's in conflict because he keeps going within himself, because he keeps trying to figure this out. Like I say, divine masculine is like a kid that, you know, is taking calculus class and he really don't even know algebra. It's too advanced for him. He needs help. A tutor. Some type of guy. Clarifying, I'm going to just clarify each one. Clarify masculine first, then feminine. Clarifying this 4 of Pentacles. This shit he's holding on too tight to. Is this good feeling. So whatever's making the divine masculine feel good right now, he's holding on a little too tight to that. Not addicted to it, not chained to it like the devil energy. It's just whatever he's holding on tight to in the 3D. That's what makes him feel good. That's what makes his day. That's what makes him feel more like a masculine. You know, whatever that is. And this is whatever that is in the 3D, and it's definitely something like on surface value, like it's an object or like 3D. Not like, I mean, it's definitely passion and love for whatever it is in the 3D, but it's not like a person or anything like that. It's something, you know, his mojo. He's holding too tight to his mojo, whatever his mojo thing is. You know what I'm saying? He's holding on too tight to that. Clarifying this 8 of Cups. We had a 3 of Cups. So I take this as the divine masculine has like a little friend, either platonic or a third party that he goes to, talks to, you know, who's not the divine feminine. Even though the divine feminine knows all the divine masculine secrets, even though the divine feminine is the only person on earth who truly knows the divine masculine for who he really is, he still, you know, talks to other females about the female of his affection. I mean, who's better to ask about a woman than a woman? Or who's better to ask about a man than a man? You know what I mean? He could be a she could be a he. You know how we get down. You know how we get down. Seems like he's going to, you know, asking for advice. I just take this as divine masculine is really asking for advice on this. He's definitely seeking help. Take the third party as a help. Or just a comforting ear. Who doesn't know the divine masculine. They have no idea who he really is. Have no idea what he's put the divine feminine through. He's not even going to admit that or bring that to the forefront either. But he got questions. You know, they got answers. That's the energy I'm feeling. And clarifying this twin flame sign card with this 2 of Wands, because that's what he's asking questions for. We got the King of Swords. And from this advice, he's going to make a big decision in regards to this twin flame situation. Clarifying this Queen of Cups, this overall energy in the Divine Masculine's energy series, we have the 8 of Wands. So yeah, the Divine Masculine has something to communicate to the Divine Feminine. The Divine Masculine has something to really own up to in itself. You know, he's really pumping himself up, amping himself up, really getting himself in the right state of mind, you know what I mean, to really get out here and handle business on regards to the Divine Feminine. But he He has something he wants to tell the Divine Feminine. And it probably got a lot to do with this mask Divine Feminine been wearing lately. Clarifying this Nine of Swords, this dreams, nightmares, distress. She's losing sleep over. We got the Four of Swords, which represents something that's on your mind all the time. So something is gnawing at the Divine Feminine's brain. Don't know if it's a good feeling, don't know if it's bad. Four of Swords could be good feelings, because Four of Swords is really about rest and relaxation. So also how I'm taking this is Divine Feminine was having nightmares, losing sleep. Now she's getting sleep. Or trying to get sleep, or trying to find a remedy to get rest and relaxation from these nightmares. Or whatever she's losing sleep over. Clarifying this King of Swords energy, the stern, loving energy, is the Three of Wands, which is another twin flame sign card. Divine Masculine has one with the Two of Wands. Divine Feminine has one with the Three of Wands. Now peep this. Definitely how I'm taking this is how I've been taking the Three of Wands lately. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Divine Feminine, like it's three wands. Two wands are grounded, like locked in the ground, locked in place, secured. And the other wand is kind of free. It's not locked in. It's like not floating, but it's just, it could be easily moved around. So the Divine Feminine is definitely stepping into that Divine Masculine energy and trying to figure out what to do with that wand. Whatever that might be to y'all, but that's the message I've been getting lately. Divine Feminine's been on, like I say, it's been the same kind of energies. And for me starting this tarot thing, that's awesome because it's just verifying that, man, these energies don't be lying. At all. Clarifying this Nine of Wands card, this wounded warrior. We have the Knight in Shining Armor card, as I like to say it, the Knight of Cups. So yeah, Divine Feminine got hurt probably in the past by the Divine Masculine, or probably by the Divine Masculine on some when he was, when he was in an immature, juvenile, juvenile state of mind. So yeah, the Divine Masculine hurt the Divine Feminine. Wounded her. Off some juvenile shit. From some juvenile. Probably something petty. Something small. Something real petty. Clarifying the celebration, though, that the Divine Feminine is having. Let's see what the celebration is about. Clarifying the Six of Wands, we got the Ten of Pentacles. So the Divine Feminine is just celebrating, manifesting her heart's desires and what she's been working hard on. Period. She's working on getting it. Getting everything. And clarifying this Seven of Swords, this deception card, this mask card, we got the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, verifying this mask card. The Divine Feminine is just wearing masks because she's out here working everything the way it needs to get worked so she can get this Ten of Pentacles popping. But at the same time, Divine Feminine, take that mask off. Okay, be yourself. You don't have to. Okay, you probably had it on to make these connections, but you don't have to wear that mask anymore. You probably had that mask on to probably get into this twin flame situation, this karmic situation that you're in. Now it's time to take that mask off. Because keeping it on is just going to take away from who you really are. And why are you going to do that? There's something divine. Why do you want to chase yourself down by wearing a mask or cover up your greatness by trying to keep up a false facade? Even if it is good for family or good for business or whatever. Dead it. Divine Feminine did that. As far as the, I don't think the overall, well, as far as the overall view, this young love, you gotta make a decision. I say if y'all passionate, overall view, if you guys are passionate, y'all gonna have to make a big decision to take some of this passion, some of this energy right here and do something with it. Something good, something for the collective, something for the world, something for yourselves, something for your family, something for others. And clarifying this 7 of Cups, this options card, we got the 2 of Cups. So bottom line, it's so many options this love can go. Final 2 questions and I'm out. What does the Divine Feminine want the Divine Masculine to know? And what does the Divine Masculine want the Divine Feminine to know? Sum up time. Wrap up time. As far as the Divine Masculine, overall, he's got something to tell the Divine Feminine. He's got a message to relay to her. An important message about love and goodness. About love and passion and goodness. Divine Masculine is definitely conflicted because he keeps going within himself. He keeps like doing the same, like his behavior has been consistent and he's seeing that and he's tired of that. He's tired of his general behavior. He's tired of his choices in non-divine feminines. He's tired of the current options that he has in and around everything that's not tied to the goodness that he feels with the divine feminine. But this goodness he's holding on too tight to, though. Too tight to where he's really more into the goodness more so than the physical 3D of the goodness. It's like he wants the goods, but in the 3D he really ain't focused on the goods because he's got other things he's focused on besides the goods in the 3D, if that makes any type of freaking sense. But this good feeling, he's kind of holding on too tight to it. Meaning, by holding on too tight to it, he's kind of not seeing the other options that he has in front of him. And it's good to let go. It's good to kind of, it's good to kind of let go of certain things. Divine Masculine also in the midst of finding himself, as he usually does, he's really how can I put this? He's really come across like a point in his life where, like I say, he's becoming aware, but he also has to put in some work. He got to put in work for this situation to really get better. He has to better himself because he really doesn't feel worthy. You know what I mean? He doesn't feel worthy of this love from the Divine Feminine. He doesn't feel worthy of the situation. He is not who the Divine Feminine sees him as. He doesn't look at himself that way. He doesn't big himself up or speak himself even close to the light of what the Divine Feminine really, how she feels about him, what she says to him, how she feels about him. She could be a he could be a she. He's still trying to process that. Process this love. Understanding why the Divine Feminine is on his jock so hard. Because it's like, who am I? You know what I mean? All these other cats you be having out here, you want me for what? Why? I'm nothing. Less than nothing. They might not even understand the concept of love. They might not can even grasp love. And you peep that, Divine Feminine, you've seen that. You're trying to help them with that. Trying to help them with a lot. They got a lot going on. And as far as love and as far as... And how I'm taking this too, 8 plus 3 is 11. So, behavior is consistent. But when Divine Masculine figures this out, when he understands, when the big aha moment comes, when he finally starts to get it, he's going to kick in gear and go towards union. Because union is definitely on his mind, and it's a big decision in his life, and he knows that. As far as the Divine Feminine, oh yeah, what the Divine Masculine wants to let the Divine Feminine know, though, is that it ain't nothing but love for you. His love is bigger for you than anything else that he's felt before. It's very awesome. And he keeps it close and near and dear to him at all times. As far as the feminine, She's having dreams and nightmares, but she's starting to get rest and relaxation from it. She enjoys the masculine energy. Divine masculine doesn't, like her in this, but he kind of does because things work. Divine feminine knows how to work this twin flame situation, and if she had control over it, if she had reins, it'd be so awesome. That hurt, you gotta shake that, divine feminine. Shake that hurt and celebrate what you got coming to you. So that's my message. But what she do want to let the divine feminine know, what divine feminine do want to let the divine masculine know is the usual demo. Either match my fly away. You know what I'm saying? Step your game up or disperse. Catch up. Do the opposite of mustard. You know what I'm saying? Catch up or run off. Why feminine ain't playing no games? Love is always going to be there. But it's about new opportunities. Why masculine, my advice to you, step your game up. Get fly with your feminine so y'all can be fly together. You know what I'm saying? Because she's moving towards a whole nother direction with or without you. As far as the masculine, and that's in separation, you know what I'm saying? But those who are in union, my advice would just be let the feminine take reins. Let her take reins. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. And as far as this is a good read. Like, I'm just so astonished that was just any rate, I'm just gonna stop there. But infinity read, all twin flames. Like, this journey is gonna be the hardest journey you ever come across. And this person that you're loving, you wouldn't allow this with nobody else. Okay? So if this truly is your twin flame, if you're truly ready to fight for it, it'll happen. Just like everything else you attain, it'll happen. You can wish and manifest other things. Why can't you manifest your twin flame? Why can't you have enough faith for that? Fight for that. Fight for everything else. You got faith in everything else. Just have faith in it. But no, be aware. That's what people like me are here for. So others are here for. It's to guide you on this journey. See, I ain't get no guidance. I had to get a crash course. Some of us got crash courses in this. You know what I'm saying? I'm young, but I'm old. I've been here a few times. So got a crash course in this, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, just know what you're fighting for if you're willing to take this journey. And if you're willing to take this journey, just know it's not a Disney movie. It's really a Quentin Tarantino flick, you know what I mean? But it's a romantic comedy. Even if it's a romantic drama, it's still a romantic comedy. And just keep love and light alive. And that's all I got to say. This has been the Infinity Spread. Take care. Live from Inglewood, Chicago. Holla back.